The British royal family has found itself thrust into the global spotlight once again, but this time, it's for a far more personal and somber matter. The health of King Charles III, the monarch at the helm of one of the world's most iconic and scrutinized institutions, has taken a sharp and worrying turn. This latest news has sparked widespread concern and cast a shadow of uncertainty over not only the future of the royal family but also the broader future of the monarchy itself. The monarch has been hospitalized after complications arising from his ongoing cancer treatment, leaving the public and the family in a state of collective anxiety. A diagnosis of cancer is always an emotionally charged and serious matter, but when it involves a figure as prominent as King Charles, the implications go far beyond just health concerns. The eyes of the world are fixed upon Buckingham Palace, and the royal family is grappling with how to manage not only their personal emotions but also their public duties during such a tumultuous period. The weight of the moment is being keenly felt by those closest to the king, most notably Prince William and Princess Catherine. Sources inside the palace have revealed that both William and Catherine are deeply distressed by the news of King Charles's worsening condition, and the emotional toll of seeing their father and father-in-law battle such a serious illness is beginning to show. Despite the couple's composed public appearances, behind the scenes, they are said to be struggling with the grief and anxiety of a situation that seems to be growing increasingly dire. As King Charles enters a crucial phase of his cancer treatment, the prognosis remains uncertain. Doctors have reportedly indicated that time is of the essence, which has only heightened the urgency felt within the royal family to address long-standing issues that have been festering for years. King Charles has always been a man of duty, but this diagnosis has forced him to reflect on more than just the monarchy's future. It has prompted him to take a hard look at his personal relationships, particularly the strained ties with his younger son, Prince Harry. For years, tensions between Charles and Harry have been well documented. Once, the two shared a bond that appeared to be unbreakable, but that connection has frayed, unraveling in front of the world's eyes. The rift between father and son has been exacerbated by Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to step away from their royal duties, a move that has left the monarchy reeling and the relationship between the Duke of Sussex and his family in tatters. The public feud has only intensified with Harry's explosive interviews, accusations of racism, and claims of betrayal that have reverberated through the palace halls. In light of his health crisis, King Charles has reportedly made mending his relationship with Prince Harry a top priority. Though it is clear that the king's time may be limited, his desire to restore the bond with his son remains a deep and personal wish. This shift in focus is both surprising and poignant. After years of public and private fallout, the king is now intent on repairing the damage that has caused an emotional and familial fracture within the royal household. This is not a mere political calculation, it is a father's heartfelt desire to reconcile before it's too late. The task ahead is not an easy one. Many royal insiders have revealed that Prince William, now the heir apparent, has been asked to play a central role in brokering peace between his father and his younger brother. The responsibility has been thrust upon him at a time when he is already balancing his duties as a father, a husband, and a future king. While Prince William has always been seen as the steady hand and the responsible one among the brothers, the situation with Harry is far more complex than anything he has faced before. In recent months, Prince William's role within the royal family has evolved as he's taken on more responsibility, especially with King Charles's health declining. But the question now is whether William, as much as he wants to help, can truly bridge the gap between his father and Harry. For his part, William is said to understand the gravity of the situation. The pressure on him is immense, as it's not just about repairing family bonds, it's about the future of the monarchy itself. The health crisis of King Charles is placing an immense strain on the royal family, and every decision made over the coming months could have far-reaching implications for both the personal and public aspects of the monarchy. Adding to the complexity of the situation is Meghan Markle's reluctance to engage with the royal family. Reports suggest that she has shown little interest in repairing her fractured relationship with King Charles and Queen Camilla, which has only deepened the divide within the royal household. Meghan's refusal to participate in any efforts to rebuild ties has frustrated palace insiders, and her continued distance from the royal family remains a significant barrier to any reconciliation. In public statements, Meghan has often been described as steadfast in her decision to distance herself from the institution, and this has made it even more difficult for any genuine healing to take place between the brothers and their parents. Meanwhile, Prince Harry, though publicly attempting to maintain a strong front, is privately devastated. Those close to the Duke of Sussex have revealed that he is struggling to process both the ongoing family drama and the latest developments regarding his father's health. For years, Harry was the royal family's golden boy, beloved for his charitable efforts, his military service, and his infectious charisma. His marriage to Meghan Markle only added to his public appeal, as the couple became icons of modern royalty, seemingly willing to challenge tradition in the name of progress. But in severing ties with the royal institution, Harry has lost more than just his official role within the family. He has also lost the public's protective embrace, a reality that has left him feeling isolated and vulnerable. In recent months, Harry's public persona has taken a hit, particularly with the release of his memoir, Spare, which aired a number of grievances against the royal family. His accusations of racism, bullying, and betrayal, while winning him some sympathetic supporters, have also solidified his reputation as a divisive figure. His explosive interviews and public outbursts have only deepened the divide within the family, and with King Charles's health declining, it remains uncertain whether Harry will be able to reconcile with the family he once served so dutifully. Amid these personal struggles, there are also professional and diplomatic matters to consider. Following his hospitalization, King Charles has reportedly been in talks with US President Joe Biden about an unexpected and potentially historic offer. While details remain unclear, the monarch's gesture signals his continuing commitment to global diplomacy, even in the midst of his personal health battles. The king has long been regarded as a leader on the international stage, and this move is seen as an attempt to reaffirm the monarchy's global standing during a time of personal and public crisis. Despite his fragile condition, King Charles has been seen returning to Clarence House after his hospital stay, where he has continued to prepare for upcoming engagements. He is set to attend key events in the coming weeks, including celebrations marking the 50th anniversary of Papua New Guinea's independence, a charity aviation event, and important meetings with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. These events, while essential to his royal duties, also serve as a reminder of the king's deep commitment to his role, even in the face of profound personal challenges. Perhaps the most poignant of all upcoming engagements will be the state visit to Italy, which coincides with the 20th wedding anniversary of King Charles and Queen Camilla. This trip is seen as a major milestone, not just for the couple but for the entire royal family. In many ways, it represents a moment of reflection for King Charles, who has spent years in the public eye, facing scrutiny over his marriage, his role as monarch, and his personal struggles. The visit to Italy will serve as a reminder that, even in the face of illness, the king remains dedicated to his royal duties and the future of the monarchy. As the royal family navigates these tumultuous times, one thing is clear: they stand at a crossroads. King Charles's health will undoubtedly impact the monarchy's future, and how the family responds in the coming months will shape the next chapter in their history. The eyes of the world will be watching closely, as the fate of one of the world's oldest monarchies may rest on the choices made by the king, his family, and his advisors. Will King Charles be able to reconcile with his sons before it's too late, or will the monarchy face an uncertain future without the leadership of the man who has spent decades preparing for this moment? Only time will tell, but the royal family's future, and the legacy of King Charles III, hang in the balance.